All right. Welcome to 2025 WPBA Soaring Eagle Masters. We're here, our feature match this morning, right away at 10 a.m. We've got Nina Torvund versus JoAnn Mason Parker. This is Kathy Teshumper in the stream, and I am joined by
Tina Larson. I'm happy to be here with you, Kathy.
Yeah, I'm excited. So we'll wait for Dean to finish up his introductions. We should be pretty much at the last table here. So we are so very excited to be here at Soaring Eagle. This has been an amazing venue for us for many years. All right.
I think this year has got the toughest 64 women players in the world that I have ever been to here.
Ever, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I'm excited to see. Here we are.
This is going to be an amazing event. All right, so kick it off with the leg here. All right, so let's start off. Let's take a look at our match rules here. So for this event, the women are going to lag for the first break, which you just saw. We're going to use the alternate break format. The 9-ball does not count in the bottom two pockets, and we are spotting the 9-ball. The 9 is on the spot, one in the head of the rack, 9 in the back. We do not have to have the 2 in the back of the rack anymore. No break box. Your opponent is racking for you this tournament. 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game, and it is cue ball fouls only. So it looks like Nina won the lag. She will get the first break. And we are so very excited to be at this match. Nina's I take that back. Yeah, Nina's breaking. That's right. Opponent breaks. Many
Opponent
years.
racks.
Opponent racks. For many years, we racked your own.
Yeah.
Like Tina was saying, this has got to be the toughest field we've ever had, and there are many, many players that have an excellent chance at taking this tournament home.
Oh, yeah. 1 to 20 can take this home.
Yep.
Yeah, it is that strong. I'm excited to be a part of it.
Yeah. So we have JoAnn Mason Parker up first.
She made the one in the side.
She did make the one on the side, coming all the way from New York. Very strong player.
Yeah, she's very studious. She's everything is calculated. She doesn't do anything off the rail.
No.
You know, she's a little tough here on the 2-ball. I think you play safe. The 3's kind of locked up. She banked it.
Oh, that's a tough break.
Wow.
Yeah. You don't have many shots to get that 3. You got to get that 3 and that 6 apart.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Nina's going to try and punish her for the scratch here. There we go.
Another save?
Possibly.
I don't see anywhere that 3-ball would go.
So Nina is coming all the way from Oslo, Norway. She is fairly new to the WPBA. Her first event was Iron City back in January in 2024. Very, very strong player, though. Trying for the save. No, she got it. Let's take an overhead look here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty wide open.
Yeah, but getting back to that 4 isn't easy because she's almost got the straight angle on the ball.
Yep.
You know, maybe draw it back and see if you can't, look for a save.
Right. Yeah. JoAnn looks like she's putting some draw on that ball.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough action ball there. I know anybody could get it back. It would be JoAnn.
Yeah, she's got a pretty amazing stroke.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And just try to play the safe, or maybe she'll try to cut the 4 in and go 2 rails back up for the 5 on the same rail. I don't really see a good safe here.
No. But she cuts well as also. I mean,
she's playing safe.
She
knocking
is.
it up at the 6.
Yep. Very smart shot. Leaves Nina with very few options there. Let's take an overhead look at this again.
I don't see many options. I would try to thin the 4 ball and put the cue ball behind the 6.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a very delicate shot.
it is very, but the tables play pretty quick, so you
Yeah.
just have to just barely hit it right on the face and just let it go up towards the side pocket.
Oh,
That's a good shot too.
That is a good shot. She might have got a little too much.
I don't think she can see the ball.
She might be able to see the edge of it. I'm not sure she can see the whole thing.
She's got
Yeah,
she's got a jump cue out, so
Joanne is actually a very good jumper also. She got the hit. So she didn't give her ball in hand.
does she take on the bank or does she go ahead and put the cue ball behind the 7-9?
I don't know.
I don't know if she's got that angle to get behind the 7-9 from here. You know, I'm moving around in my chair and I can't. It's not moving for me.
Oh,
she
she tried for the bank.
Yeah.
But this might work out pretty well for her.
Look at that.
Yep, that was a great shot. Looks like Joanne can see just the edge of the ball.
Yeah. Here I'd go 1 rail and put the 4 ball on the head rail and bring the cue ball back down by the 5.
Yeah.
And just get separation.
And for you folks watching us, you can go on Digital Pool. This is the 2025 WPBA Soaring Eagle Masters event, if you'd like to look us up. Or you can follow us on YouTube and Facebook.
And Prime Video.
And Prime Video, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
All right. She left her a shot.
Yeah.
It looks like she's got a little bit of an angle to come back for the 5.
And I noticed Nina was actually practicing this shot several times while she was warming up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hope she wasn't doing that.
Oh, look at this.
Look
Look
at
at
that.
this.
She fluked it in.
Yep.
Oh,
And look at that leave.
that's a tough leave. It's possible.
It's a little closer than she would like, but it's not really the worst leave. I mean, if you hit it right, you should get natural shape.
Yeah, she might want to get somebody to watch
Yeah,
that.
I think she's going to have Bob watch that shot.
Bob, I don't believe can watch that shot.
Okay.
Yeah, because
He's timekeeping.
correct. How exciting is this? The first rack.
This is exciting. Waiting for Dean to show up. Here we go.
And he's
We're gonna
standing
take an
right
over.
away.
That's okay. We got an overhead shot.
There you go.
So Lonnie Fox Raymond set up our cameras here, and she did a wonderful job.
Nice shot.
That is great.
She didn't get no love. but
No,
it
she
was
didn't.
a good shot. I do see an easy safe here.
Yeah.
Yeah. She could go 2 ways to play the safe. She could bring the cue ball 3 rails around underneath the 9-7, or she could play the 6 ball down and the cue ball on the other to the head of the table.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh.
Just
That's
getting
actually a very smart shot.
yeah, just getting separation.
Yep.
Again, I don't think she can even see the edge of the ball.
No. I think Joanne's going to have to kick for this.
One rail, maybe a little right English, and
Yeah. She might come away with a pretty decent save herself here.
maybe 2 rails.
Yep, she did get 2 rails.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't. She left her a little better than she wanted, but
Yeah,
still
but
a long shot.
Right. There's separation there. And hitting the 6 ball, the cue ball is naturally going to go towards the 7.
Right.
So maybe at a slower pace.
Yeah, you're going to need to get one
Yeah.
side or the other off of that 9 to make sure you're not hooked behind it.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. She should have natural shape for the 8, and she should be out.
Yeah. 7 in the side, 8 in the side, 9 in the side.
Yep. Great shot.
I'm so excited we're starting off with such a good match for WPBA Masters. There's just a line of great matches today.
Absolutely.
I hope everybody tunes into all our platforms and make sure that you subscribe and thumbs up us. It helps the WPBA to bring you more.
All right.
All right, first rack goes to Nina.
So let's take a quick look at some of our live scores. See what we have going on around the room here. Everybody's just getting started, so there probably isn't a whole lot to see. So Lonnie Fox and Seosoa are 1-1. Nina is obviously up 1-0. Emily Duddy's got 1 game on her.
Yeah, changing to the opponent racks and the 9-ball on the spot, it kind of changes the whole dynamic of the game.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, you have to check your opponent's rack. You just, you know, and
it seems like the 9 doesn't move around quite as much.
No. I mean, it will if you mishit the 1 ball real thin. The cue ball go two rails and come out and hit the middle of the pack, but you know, who wants to mishit a rack?
Right, right.
All right, Nina to break. She missed the 1 in the side.
Oh, 6.
Oh.
6 is just hanging in the corner.
No ball down.
No.
And I don't know if
sure
she's got a shot at the 1.
Oh,
no. Oh, she's hooked on the 2.
Yeah. I love this overhead camera. It gives us a much better view of everything. Oh, it looks like she is aiming for it, though.
I think she's aiming around the 8. Oh, she could see it. What
I did not think she could see it.
Good for you.
Great shot.
Yeah, and she's got great shape to get on the 3.
And this is actually a pretty nice table. I mean, everything's wide open.
Everything's got a pocket.
Yep.
Yeah. The 3 gets you to the 4. The 4 to the 5 would be the only thing. You know, where you get in on the 4.
Right.
Because once you get to the 5, you have the 7-9 combo, or you can come out.
Yep.
You know. So, it looks like this is pretty routine for Joanne here. Oh, Joanne.
The lower division 8-ball isn't wide, so you won't find yourself. But for the women, you hit the
She just didn't count on hitting that 6-ball so thin.
No, she didn't.
You know.
That's going to tell you everything you need to know. Sometimes things won't be filled in.
Just throwing a little draw on it. Looks like she might be
coming behind the 7-9, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, she was
trying for the bank.
Shoot. Yeah. Well, it's not an easy shot to get back to the 4, so
No.
We'll see what Nina's got in her bag of tricks.
And really, if that ball would have dropped, you know, she was out.
Yeah, she had a good chance.
Yeah, she had a pretty good chance of getting out there.
Yeah. But she's owed a fluke. You know, personally, if I'm owed a fluke, I want it towards the end of the game where it really matters, not in the beginning.
Yeah. That's a great shot.
Slow down.
Yeah.
You can't go underneath the 5. You almost have to play the 5 straight up the table.
Right.
And then click yes. And then right away you can go to your home.
She's playing it safe here.
So smart.
Yes.
So smart.
And that's great ball speed.
Yeah, and it's not really a ball in hand safe. It's just a kind of a containing safe to say, I'm going to get back to the table unless you fluke this ball in on me.
Yep.
You know.
Okay. We will have a couple.
Joanne's just got to be frustrated.
Yeah.
But raise your stick, wave them. There'll be 2 on the floor. They will come out.
Let's see if she's going 2 rails again here.
Oh, she tried to hit it 1 rail in.
Yeah.
And what,
Make sure to
just
ask
missed it.
the referee, don't wait till after the match. We use CSI rules.
Well, again, like we were saying for Joanne, this is a pretty wide open table for Nina.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see if she plays that 7-9 or she gets, you know, a nice angle on the 5 ball to come out for the 7.
Yeah.
But if that 7-9 is, you know, dead, you almost take that. Oh, she missed it.
Oh, and look
And
at that.
hooked her again.
Oh,
Joanne has just got, yeah, I feel you, girl. I'm watching it and I can't believe it.
I bet Nina's frustrated, but
No earbuds or headgear on your phone or in your
it did work to her favor that the 4 ball stopped right there.
Yeah. Well, this, you know, 2 rail kick, get the 4 ball up table and we try to get, you know, hit and stick,
Yes.
you know.
Yep. Nothing
And
fancy.
no, nothing fancy, just a hit and stick.
Yep.
Oh,
No.
Joanne is getting 0 love right now.
Yes, she is.
That table is, I feel like that table is playing against her. You know, and Nina can't do nothing wrong. She misses, she's hooked, you know. That's got to be a horrible feeling. I know what it's a horrible feeling because I'm on the side of that a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's a little easier for her to get the leave she wanted. And I think she actually might have.
I think she's going to play the 7-9.
It would appear to be that way.
Oh, she might. Oh, she's looking at rolling up and playing it in the side. Yeah, because she can't come straight back.
I think that's probably wise. If she tries a 7-9 and misses, she's likely to leave it hanging.
Right.
And Joanne Mason Parker is not the kind of player you want to open the door to.
I agree.
If you get your foot on the gas, you want to leave it on the gas.
Yeah.
Take as
She
many
came up
games
way
as you can.
short on the 7.
She did.
Boy, she's really got to hit this with some pace to come around that 9 with some just
To get a leave on the 8.
Yeah, maybe a little right hand draw, straight bottom. Not even draw, just straight bottom. Yeah, she hit that great.
That was a beautiful shot. And left herself a nice angle on the 8 to get back to the 9.
Yeah, once they get the first couple racks out, it'll just, you know.
Yeah, it takes a couple games to get your stroke warmed up.
Yeah.
She's got some choices here with the 8, though. Whether she just brings it straight down or brings it off the rail and comes back.
Well, she hit that not so hard.
Yeah.
Well, here's a spot shot for you, Nina. Come on. She doesn't need any English, just low ball.
Oh, a little short.
And here, I think this is the 4th time Joanne's been to the table and hasn't had a shot this rack.
Yep.
She is really leaving her tough.
We'll see if the banks are open for her today.
Well, she's tried 2. One she made and scratched. The other one she missed.
Oh.
2. Does it go twice? Always hit it hard enough to go twice. Oh. You missed it.
Oh, Nina hung it.
Joanne's got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I would think
Yeah,
so.
she had a lot of bad rolls that rack and ended up winning the game. And Nina's got to be frustrated. You got 2 great players, just not,
Yep.
you know, not getting where they need to be quite yet. But as the tournament goes on, believe me, they're going to be dead stroke.
Oh, yeah. Both of these players are amazing. Like I said, it takes a little bit to get warmed up.
I agree.
And this is the very first round of the tournament. So,
But this tournament is just so tough that there's just not
there's a lot of pressure.
There's just not an easy match
No.
to call.
Not at all.
Not one match is, guaranteed a win.
No.
And that's exciting. I haven't been part of that in a long time.
It's amazing.
So I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, every single player is a beast.
Yes. All right. It looks like she got the 6 ball down. She doesn't have a shot on the 1.
We'll see if she opts to push here. Probably not.
No.
She doesn't have a shot on the 1 really, but it is open.
Yeah, but if she can, I can't see that. If she's got a shot on, if she can get underneath, put a little right hand spin on, and she could get that cue ball behind the 2.
Right.
And not worry. If you worry about the 1, yeah. See.
Oh, that kind of
can't-
squeaked out on her.
Yeah.
Well,
She's-
that's all right. I mean, the 1 is... There's a lot of traffic around that 1 ball right now. But whoever makes the 1 ball, again,
The
now
table.
it's the open table.
Yeah, the
so
table will be open.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to play it 1 rail back and just swing the cue ball between the 7-4 underneath the 9.
let's see.
No. She tried for the combo.
Oh. Had that dropped, that wouldn't have been such a terrible shot. That would have been the 1 ended up in a nice spot.
Yeah.
Joanne Mason Parker's probably breathing a sigh of relief. This is the first time I think she's walked up to the table and had a
Yeah.
had a
I
pretty
think the
open
7
table.
I think the 7-8 is going to be the toughest.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, there's
yeah, the 7-8 I think is going to be the toughest. The 4 sitting in the pocket, the 7 is in. I only say the 7-8 because there's so much table
yeah.
between them, not as much as the 4 and the 5. The 2's right there, the 3's right there, which, she's going to be able to control to get on the 4.
Let's take an overhead look here.
I don't know if she's going to move that 7 out of the pocket.
Well, or she can
There's
possibly hit the
there's
4
no
first and-
possible way
I don't know
to
if she can
hit
hit the-
that.
right, hit the 4 first and dump the 7.
No, she's.
And I'm not sure if the 4 goes past the 7.
It's gonna, if the 7 ball is off the rail, which I can't tell from here, but if the 7 ball is even just a hair off the table, it'll go.
Yeah,
But if it's frozen, yeah, she might not be liking it.
right.
It could be easily, it could easily jar up for her. That makes getting to the 5 ball tough
It does. Yeah.
because you can't hit it with so much speed because then you're going to throw it off.
She must think she can sneak that 4 ball behind the 7. Like I said, even from the overhead view, it's hard to really tell. I think she's got to hit it perfect. But if she does make that 4 ball, it should be natural shape to get back to the 5.
Yeah,
You
she
can
left
get-
herself in a good angle.
Absolutely. Nice, center shot. Yeah, there
Nice
you go.
shot.
That was beautiful. She should be able to get pretty natural shape on just about everything. Looks like she's putting a little draw on the cue ball. Come back behind the 9. Oh,
Did she hook herself?
let's see.
She hooked
She
herself.
hooked herself.
Come on.
Well, let's see if she goes up and back here.
I mean, Joanne's got some demons right now.
Let's see if she
Yeah,
opts
getting
to do
that
this.
8 ball's going to be tough. She can
And
spin
she's
it off.
Yeah, she's going to come off the rail for it. That was a great shot. Great shot.
Stop. Stop.
Well, she should still be able to get back for the 9 ball.
Yeah, just a little
Yep,
right hand draw and right before the side pocket and let it float up and play
Yep.
the 9 in the bottom left. Well,
There
she
we go.
chose
There we go.
differently.
That's okay.
Get off the rail. It's nice to see Joanne back. We missed her at Rax. She didn't play at Rax. So it was good to see her. I saw her yesterday and we talked a little bit. It was nice to see her back.
She's fun to watch. She's a very animated player.
Yes, that is true.
Oh. So if you have not been to Soaring Eagle, I would highly suggest you make a trip. This place is wonderful. It's a casino and resort, and it is beautiful here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. And they have been wonderful hosts to us for many, many years now.
Many years. Nina drains the
Yep.
drains the 9. Hold
Yep.
up, Whitey. Scores 2-1.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here, and we are back at Soaring Eagle in Mount Pleasant, Michigan for the 2025 WPBA Soaring Eagle Masters Tournament. Again, this is racked for your opponent. So Joanne Mason Parker racked him, and Nina Torvund is going to break. Right now, Nina is up 2-1. This is the first round of the whole tournament. Both players are getting warmed up here, and
One ball in the side.
Yep. Not a terrible table.
That
Got
3.
the 6 and the 9 are a little hooked, and
The 3 doesn't have a pocket. I wonder if she can get to that 3 off the 2. I think she can. I think if she puts a little spin on it, she can knock the 3 off and play the 3 up table.
so the 6 and the 9 aren't as bad as they looked from the other angle,
No, the 5 gets you perfect on the 6, but
right? Yep.
but if that 8 doesn't move it, it kind of changes the game here because
Right.
you have to get on the other. You're going to have to take a combo then.
Yep. We'll see what she opts to do with this 2 ball. If she banks it, it's a big pocket on the other side. If she cuts it,
Oh,
she's just going to play safe.
she's like, I'm not taking any chances here.
No.
Good for her.
Yeah,
And
it was
that's a
great
good
save.
save. Yeah.
It's a nice shot.
She's got the 1 rail kick off the long rail. She took the short rail away from her.
She has not been leaving Joanne Mason Parker a whole lot to shoot at. Joanne has been having to kick at many of the shots.
Nice hit.
That was a great hit.
Uh-oh. She just made that 6 ball impossible to make.
Yes,
That 6 ball no longer goes.
right. So Nina's got some work cut out for her. Let's give it the overhead view again. I really like this overhead view. This is great. Gives you a little better perspective of the table here. And we'll see. She might be going for the breakout here too.
She went for the breakout.
Oh,
Okay, so the 6
Okay.
has a pocket, but the 3 still doesn't go anywhere.
but I think Joanne coming up to the table.
Still doesn't have a shot on the 2 ball either,
No,
if
it's
you
true.
can see.
It's true, yeah. Unless she wants to bank it, which, yeah, doesn't sound like a lot of fun either.
No, I think about, we're the 4th game in, and I'd be completely frustrated right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be taking a timeout, collect myself, get myself back in order, because nothing there is pretty. Nice shot,
That
Joanne.
was a good shot. I don't know that she's going to want to.
She's going to try to bank it. There's really not a safety here. She can thin it and get the cue ball down by the 4.
Well, unless she's able to dump that cue ball behind the 8 there.
No, it's too
Not
close to the
really.
rail. No, yeah, it's too close to the rail. If it was off the rail, it'd be easier. Then you have some spin and some rail to work with, but you don't. But if she makes this 3 ball, the table is wide open. Yeah.
Now the 3 goes.
Yeah. I don't know if Joanne's happy with that safe or not. Nina to the table. The table is wide open, girl. Make the 3 ball and you should be out. Everything's got a pocket. Everything leads to one another. 3 gets you to the 4. 4 gets you to the 5. And she missed it.
Oh boy.
Oh, she didn't hook her this time.
Nope. I'm sure Joanne's breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, Joanne's got a great chance to get out here
Yes, she does.
and tie up the score 2-2. Come on, bounce. Bounce. Oh, this is tough.
So do you load that up with a lot of low right, try and come around 2 rails, or do you just
No.
load it up with left and try and come straight
I
off
think
the
I
rail?
just maybe half Q-tip of left and try to come between the 5 and the 7. Yeah.
There you go. That's a great shot. She's going to hit that 8 nice and solid.
Yeah. Good shot, Joe.
That was a great shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It should be pretty straightforward.
From here.
Let's hope we don't jinx her.
No, I don't believe in commentators curse, so
Good.
you don't have
Good.
to worry about that. Nothing we say here is gonna.
Nope.
Oh, nothing we say here is gonna make a difference of what they do there.
Well, Nina has got a chance to really open up the match here.
Yeah, going 3-1 to 2-2. That's huge.
That's huge, yeah.
And just a short race to 8. Are we racing to 9?
Not racing a 9.
Okay. I can't say it enough how
Oh,
master
look out.
class.
Look out. Oh, boy.
The master class of talent that is here at the Soaring Eagle. People just, subscribe, click, thumbs up. I mean, these matches are going to be phenomenal
Every
all
single one.
weekend. As soon as you think your favorite, it's not possible. There's not a favorite here.
No.
There's just not a favorite.
No, there's no one horse here at this tournament that's really sticks out above the rest. I mean, this is an amazing field.
I'm excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, I am too. I'm very happy to be here.
All right, 1 rail up, 9 on the side.
Yep.
Game over.
Yep. Nina's stroke is really starting to come alive a little bit here. She's got nice ball speed.
Yeah. Good job.
All right.
We're at 3-1 Nina.
3-1 Nina.
Hi, it's Chanel Rain, and you're watching the WPBA on YouTube.
All right. Let's see, Joanne's got a pretty great break here. Let's see if she can drop that 1 on the side. It was close.
Oh.
So Nina's going to come to the table with a shot on the 1.
And a good shot to get on the 2.
Good shot to get on the 2, and actually the table, again, is not terrible.
No, that the 2 to the 3 is going to be tough.
Yep.
And the and everything, you know, has got a pocket.
Everything. Yep.
Yeah, good shot.
That was a great shot. Take an overhead look at that. Yeah. So she's got some choices here with what to do with it, on how she gets back around to the 3. Probably coming around 1. Oh, she tried to draw it.
Oh. That doesn't look like a combo I would go for. I think I
No.
would kick at it and try to put the cue ball underneath the 7.
I see a safe in Nina's future.
Yeah. Oh, I think I would have tried to stick it.
Oh boy.
I wouldn't have hit it so hard.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Nice. Nice shot. That's good pocket speed there. I'm not sure if that 4. Yeah, it looks like that 4 can
It's
go in
got a
any
pocket.
pocket. Any
Yeah.
pocket.
It's universal.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. I think she would have liked just a little bit more on that, but it's doable.
Yeah, just 1 rail.
Yeah.
She just has to be underneath the 5 just a little bit to get on the 6. As long as she doesn't get on the wrong side of the 5, she'd be all right. Even if
Right.
she does, she's still got 2 rails to get back to the 6.
Yeah, really the 5 goes in all 6
Yeah.
pockets. She's pretty good there.
Oh. Well,
Hmm.
2 rails?
Maybe.
I'm not sure. I mean, jacking up and drawing it is out of the question.
Yeah.
So I know she's playing it in the side.
Yeah.
Go 1 rail up and play the short side of the 6.
Yep.
Put a little left English on it.
I
little
get
right
really,
English on it?
Really uncomfortable when you have to jack up, though. It changes a lot. It's hard to stay.
Being tree-topped is not fun on any table.
Nope.
Did she get lucky? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think she's got a
No.
shot.
Yep,
But it's not an easy shot to get back to the 6. She's really got to put a stroke on it.
No. And I
You
think for
know.
this one, she's almost got to put draw on it because you
It's all
you
draw.
can't force follow it.
Nope, it's all
That
low ball.
7's in the way.
And she's just going to run it up the rail.
Oh, she's
She
playing
played safe.
Yeah.
That just, she's
Joanne's not
unsure.
happy with that. Yep.
Yeah, she's just unsure with, she's not confident in that stroke yet.
Yeah.
You know, I see her drill those all day, every day.
Yep.
You know, she's just not confident. She's getting bad rolls. You know, she needs to take her 5-minute break
Yeah.
and go collect
Yep.
herself.
And she just gave Nina a perfect opportunity. If Nina makes this 4, she's got.
She might
have
be
a
right
good
on
lead.
top of the 6.
Well, it looks like she might give it a little bump. I think she wanted to hit that just a little harder. Overhead view. Let's
Yeah.
try that.
Yeah. She ain't liking that.
No. No.
Yeah. Cross over it and bring the cue ball down by the 7 if you can, or at least behind the 8.
Yeah. So Joanne just played a great shot. Just barely skimmed the 6, put it back up on the rail, and drop that cue ball down to the other side of the table.
Good for her. I think she's full ball blocked. And I don't think that she can go around the 9. No, it looks
she's
like she
not.
could see it.
She can see it,
Oh, yeah. She can see it.
but definitely does not have a great shot on it. We'll see if she opts to play a safe or.
That's a tough ball to play safe on. Maybe just put in my separate rails. Or go for it. Wow.
I wasn't sure that that 6 would even go past the 8, but it seemed like there was all kinds of room there. So, folks, again, if you're looking for the bracket, we are on Digital Pool, and this is the 2025 WPBA Soaring Eagle Masters. You can follow our brackets on there. Table 5 is our stream table if you're looking at our bracket.
Joanne's just getting no love.
Yeah. That was
Might
a
be
smart
too.
shot.
Yeah, that might be a little too hard.
We'll see. That's an awfully tough cut, but it was the right idea. I think splitting those balls up on the rails like that. Let's see if Nina manages to drop this 7.
Yeah, just
She
a little.
could be out.
Just a little outside English, just to throw it away from into the pocket, and it's
Yep.
natural.
Yep.
Oh, she tried
Close.
it.
Close.
Just hit too much ball.
Yep.
All right, Joanne, come on, let's get something going.
Yep.
Get some confidence. You get these out, and maybe your confidence will
Yep.
start to build a little bit.
3 to 2
Yeah,
would not
better
be bad.
than 4 to 1.
Yes. Yep.
There you go. Take your time, girl.
Yep.
You have an extension.
There we go.
Keep rolling if you're gonna go.
That's all right. That's right. It's good leave.
Yeah, I think she's on the wrong angle, the wrong side of the 8. Maybe she just roll it in and take the long shot on the 9.
Yeah, I think she'll be all right here. Take the overhead look at it.
Yeah.
She'll
Oh
be-
yeah,
she'll
one
be
rail
fine.
out. Yeah.
you're-
Yep, one rail out. She's good. Oh no, she did do it.
That's all right. That was a great shot.
Yep, straight in. Come on, Joe.
Yep. There we go.
Nice shot,
There we
Joe.
go.
3-2 score. I think we're gonna go to a break.
Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators.
Back. Joanne Mason Parker is racking for Nina Torvund. We've got a close match here. Nina's up 3 to 2 in a race to 9. While she's looking at it, let's take a quick look around at some live scores here. So we've got Christina Tkach over Kia Burwell is up 6 to 0. We've got Emily Duddy and Ashley Benoit 3 to 3. Monica Webb is up 4-0. Bean and Kim Husman
Hausman. Yeah,
4 to 4. Lonnie and Seo are 3-3. That's a great one. Lori John is down 3-2 by Matea Rapero, and Brittany and Amanda Mann at 3-2. We've got some great matches going on here.
7 ball in, 1 ball in, 2 ball
Six
in,
ball in.
6 ball in.
Whew, she hardly left anything to shoot at.
And she's got herself a great shot on the 3 to stop, maybe draw back a little bit, play the 4 on the side, 5, 8, 9.
That was a fantastic
That
break.
was fantastic.
I love watching breaks like that.
That was a fantastic, and she didn't even hit the ball hard. Not
No.
one ball went by
No.
the side pocket.
Nope.
You know, her timing on that break was just phenomenal.
That's a great shot. Slight bit of follow.
She didn't even have to, a little,
No.
just, she can
Or
just
even
draw
draw
back.
a little
just,
bit. Yep.
Yeah, maybe an
Either way.
inch or two, and she's sitting pretty to get on the 8. You almost want to do that rather than follow it,
Yeah,
so you don't have to go more than one rail.
Right, you get natural angle.
Right. She hook herself? She sure did. I don't know if I'd play this ball 1 rail into the corner and go 2 rails up back to the middle of the table, or just play the safe and cross over it.
She looks like she,
You think she can spin it in?
I think she thinks she can spin it in. So,
Yeah, she can't do it with any pace.
no. Like I said, sometimes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's
okay.
what I thought.
Yep.
And she,
That was great speed.
it was perfect
Great
speed.
speed.
I think Joanne's got the 5 though.
Yep.
I think she can see it.
Yep, I
Oh
think
yeah,
you're
she
right.
can see
Yep.
it. Yeah. That was an unfortunate error that
It
Nina
was.
made.
It was.
Yeah, that.
Slow down. All right.
She's got to make a good shot here.
Yep.
Come on, Joe. That she did.
Nice.
Good for
Nice
her.
shot.
She needed that for her confidence.
Yes, she does.
Yeah,
That was a fantastic shot.
that was a fantastic shot.
Because you got to be careful. I mean, the side pocket's right there. All right.
Way to go, Joe.
Yes.
Stole.
right.
She makes
Let's,
3 balls on the break and gives Joanne a chance at the table, and Joanne's like, I'm taking it.
Yeah. Let's take another look. See how these live scores are going. Ooh, Christina Tkach is on a roll. She is up 7-0. Ashley Benoit is down 4-3. Emily Duddy is on top of that one. Monica Webb is up 4-1 on Susan Mello. Bean and Kim Hausman 4-4. Bonnie Fox and Seo Sao 3-3. Matea Rapero 4-2 on Lori John. And we've got Amanda Mann up on Brittany Bryant 3-2 again. So not much has changed since last time, but got some great matches though. Boy. Bean and Kim have got a barn burner going over there, don't they?
Yeah. I wish we had cameras out on all the tables.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I wish we weren't, where we're at so we could see
Yeah.
the rest of the tables.
All right. So she did pocket a ball. Pocketed 2 balls.
The 2 ball and the
7
8 ball.
7.
8 ball. 2 ball and an 8 ball.
7 p.m. tonight.
Oh, she's got a great shot on the 1 to get on the 3,
Yeah.
to get on the 4, to get on the 5. 5 to the 6 is going to be the shot of this rack. Unless she takes the 4-9, but, at this level, we just don't do that unless they're sitting in the pockets,
Yeah.
So we'll see and where she gets at on the 3. And it looks like she's just going to punch up, play the 4 on the side.
Yep.
And that'll get her on the 5. That'll give her a good angle on the 5 wherever she wants the angle to be. You know, how steep of an angle she needs to get back on that 6.
Right.
But I'm thinking almost straight in on the 5.
You can see her stroke starting to open up just a little bit now.
Yeah, she's starting to get more relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always hope that my first match that I can fade the first 3 games and at least get one of those 3 games where I'm not stuck.
Right.
you
right.
know, I'm not stuck 4-0 before I'm comfortable.
Right. Yeah. Then you're trying to play catch up.
And then I play catch up the whole time.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah,
That was
perfect.
Great speed.
Yep, draw it straight back down the rail.
Yep.
Right at the second diamond, it'll be perfect. Even the third diamond would be okay.
Nice medium draw. Medium hard draw.
I wouldn't have done that.
Get out of there.
Oh, Joe. Come on, Joe. One time, drill it in the pocket.
Yep. She's been pretty successful at kicking. I'm sure she didn't want to put herself in this position, but
Don't do that. Oh. Sit. Oh.
so Nina is actually not in a bad spot here. She can play a nice little draw shot and leave herself nice for the 7 with enough angle to come back for the 9. Yep, yep.
Yeah, I think she overhit that just a little bit.
A little bit, but she's still all right, I think.
Yeah, she could take the 1 rail
Or 2.
with left or take the 2 rail with about center right
Yeah.
and swing it around the pocket and come out 2 rails right where she's at,
Yep.
which is what she chose to do. And she came
Little
up short
harder, little
again.
harder. Yep. This is close to the shot she left herself with.
The first rack,
Yeah, yeah. And she made that,
she missed that.
didn't she? She hang it?
She missed it, and Joanne got it and made it 2-1 when it could have been 3-1.
Mistake.
Yeah. She made that
She made
one.
this one, yep. It was a great shot.
Way to grind it.
Yeah. Let's take a look at a couple of our sponsors here. Diamond has always been a solid sponsor for us, so we thank you for that. Aramith has always backed us as well.
Don't have to say much about Simonis.
No, we don't. They're
That name
amazing.
speaks for
They're
himself.
absolutely amazing, yes. And we thank them all so very much for sticking with us and being such solid sponsors for us throughout the years. Without them, we would not be where we are today. Nina checking the rack out here. So this racking is a little different than what we had been traditionally doing. We are putting the 9 on the spot now. We had been putting the 1 on the spot, and we did change that.
And there is no 3-point rule.
There's no 3-point rule anymore.
And the 9 ball doesn't count in the bottom too. Not that it moves anyway with the 9 on the
Correct.
spot.
Correct.
But you know, those
So it's been a little bit different.
it is way different. Joanne's got a good shot to start out with. And we play cue ball falls only.
Yes.
So, You know, if you touch a ball, you just have to, you know, ask to move it back or leave it. That 3 doesn't have a pocket. Can she get to it here?
Let's see. No, it does not
No,
look
it
like
does
it.
not look like she can get there. I wonder if she could play thin, on the
3 to the 4.
play thin and make the 5 and play the 3 in the bottom right with the 4 in the bottom right.
Could be.
But I think that's what she's trying to do.
Yeah.
I think it's sitting nice for that shot.
Yep.
But if she hits it too hard, she might not get a shot on the 3. That is, you know, I almost like the safe too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just get some distance.
Yep. Split those balls apart, put them on opposite sides of the table, and
Yeah. I like that shot a lot better.
so Nina's got some choices here. Whether she wants to actually go for it.
I think that 6
Okay.
ball might be in her way.
Yeah.
Maybe she might clip it. I mean, it's really close to being in the way. Oh, it wasn't
was a
even
nice
close.
shot.
What a nice shot. That wasn't even close to
No.
being in the way.
No. And look at the angle. The angle is beautiful. If she hits it hard enough, she can come off that rail, leave herself nicely on the 5. Yep. She's just got to make sure she clears that 7 and 9, which she did.
I hope she's not straight in on the
I
5.
don't think so. I think she's
She's
got
got
enough. Yep, she's got enough angles. She could put some
She's got a little angle.
force follow on there.
Yeah, and
come
that-
back for the 6.
Yeah, the 6 ball's close to the pocket, so she should be okay here.
Right.
Even if she only gets to the middle of the table.
Yeah. Oh, she did better than that.
Look at
Look
her
at that.
go.
That was a great shot.
I think Nina's arm is warmed up.
I think so. Yeah, she can put a little draw on the 6 and come back nicely for the 7. Beautiful.
I think she wanted a little more out of that.
Yeah.
She's got to put a good stroke on this ball. These tables don't play easy. What are they? 4 1/4 pockets, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they don't play easy, and I think that they might play a little tougher than that.
That
She allowed that ball to go forward. She didn't stick to her stroke.
she's gonna grab her jump cue.
Yeah, she's gonna jump it cross corner because that's about all. That's the only thing she's got unless she's gonna try to, get separation here.
Right.
And it's kind of tough. And trying to get the cue ball to roll to get to the top of the table. Oh, she might like her leave here.
Well, Joanne's got a cut. It's makeable.
It's absolutely makeable. 2 rails.
Yep.
2 rails back to the middle of the table and on the 9. She should be okay. But, those pockets play tricks on you. If you don't hit it clean and sweet into the
Yeah.
pocket, it is absolutely not going to go.
Speed is everything here.
Yeah, and if she comes up short, she has the side pockets or the corner pockets. Just
Yep.
make the 8 ball.
Yep. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, good for you, Joe. Game all
Great
tied
shot.
up.
Yes.
4-4.
Let's check out some scores again.
Yeah.
All right. So Christina Tkach, her match is over. Emily Duddy and Ashley Benoit. Ashley is up 5-4. Monica Webb is up 6-1 on Susan Mello. Bean is up 6-4 on Kim Hausman. Seosawa is up 4-3 on Lonnie, and we've got Mateo Ropero is up 5-3 on Lori John Brown. Brittany Bryant and Amanda Mann. Brittany is up 4-3 now. So
Yeah, they're also close.
yes, yes. Let's take a quick look at some of our sponsors here as well. Again, we are so happy to be here at the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort.
Joanne. Okay, Joanne to break off here.
Yep.
Last time she made 2 balls in on the break. A little cut on the one in the side, 6 ball in the corner maybe.
Yep.
Oh,
She's
neither one-
coming so close to dropping that one on the side there.
Yeah, well, she left the shot on the 1 ball, but
Yep. But
there's
didn't
no
drop
shot.
anything.
Yeah, there's no shot to get back on the 2, so I don't even know if you really play that. And it's hard to play safe unless you hit this right side of the 1 ball. Is she going for the bank?
Can't tell if she's.
I think
like
she's
going
hitting the
for
right
cut.
side. I think she's going for the right side of the 1 ball. Yeah.
It's a great shot.
Yeah.
It's a great
just
shot.
just to get distance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, like I said before, sometimes in the stream booth it is very hard to see exactly
Well-
the angles of the ball. I mean,
Well, Kathy, I'm constantly trying to see.
she's moving around here.
I'm trying to see if I can see a different angle of the table.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not moving. She tried to play safe.
Yep. Oh, look at this.
She got safe.
Well, Nita can see the 1 ball.
She could take the 9 for a ride.
She could take it for a ride for absolutely.
She could clip the 1 and put the cue ball to the left side and underneath the 4, underneath the 5.
Duck it behind traffic.
Yeah,
there.
behind the 9. Oh. Overview and see if she could bank that 1 into the 9. Because I think she can. Oh, that's close.
That's
That's close.
That's a little tricky though.
I mean, you got to cross over the ball or jack up on it, but
Yep.
it's close.
We'll see. She might just opt to play it safe here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
That was a great shot.
Yeah. Good choice, Joe.
Yeah. You don't really want to leave Nina with anything if you can help it. This match is so close. Every game matters. You can't take your foot off the accelerator at any point.
No, every ball is in play.
Yep.
She makes the 3. She flukes in the 3.
Yeah, and probably leaves herself on a shot on the 1 there. Yeah, I think she can see the
Yeah,
1
I
just
think
fine.
yeah.
Not sure what she would opt to do with the 2.
Maybe
But-
play the 7.
Yeah,
Or
if she can get the angle on it. Joanne's breathing her sigh of relief again.
yeah.
Again,
Is
you
the-
know, a combo is not the shot, that's optimal, but it's a shot, and
And on these tables, it's not a guaranteed shot.
Correct,
Unless
correct.
that ball is sitting literally inside the rails.
yeah, and you can't hit it too hard. You don't want the 1 to fly off, and
That's the hardest thing about combos.
End up
is
in a
trying
bad
to,
spot.
Yeah.
all right, that worked out okay for
Yeah,
her.
she did. That was a good job.
Yep. And I believe, see what she can. She's got some options for the 2. It'll be a little bit difficult, but see what she comes up with here. Nice and slow. I think that worked out all right for her. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. This will be a speed shot here. Nice and easy.
Yeah, just a little follow, if
Yep.
just a stop. Yeah.
Yep. And actually, that's a really nice angle. She can come off the rail and leave herself
Perfect.
perfect for the 5. Yep.
Yeah. Where she could go one rail, no rail, stop the ball.
Yep. It's always good to have options.
Yeah. She hit that ball good.
She hit that great.
Yeah. I think Joanne might be wanting to take the lead for the first time in the match
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, there's another nice angle. Great shot. Go back to table 1 here.
Just routine.
Yep. There she goes. That's the confident Joanne playing now.
Yeah. All right.
All
Joanne
right.
goes up 5-4. First lead of the match. Ninth game, aren't we supposed to go into break? Commercial? 5-4. You sure didn't.
Okay.
I'm turning you back on.
All right. Here we go. Nina's got the
Tina's
break.
first day in the booth. Sorry, guys.
All right. Nina has been dropping the ball pretty consistently in the side pocket on her break and leaving the table pretty well wide open.
Yeah, she made the 1.
She dropped the
and
1.
the 7.
And she has a shot on the 2.
Yeah, the
It's
2
going to
to
be
3 is tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
But she's at the table and she's got a shot. So what she can do with it is all up on her. You know, she could just
Yeah.
draw it straight up between the 8 and the 5 and play the 3 in the bottom left corner and come straight back up 1 rail to the 4 or 2 rails on the 4 between the 8 and 9. Wow.
That was a
Did
great
she
shot.
get away with that?
That was a great shot.
It was a great shot.
It worked out very well.
I don't think so.
Ooh.
I think she can see it.
I don't know.
It's close. Yeah, Joanne's looking hard. It's close. If she could see a little less than half the ball, it'll go.
Even if she can't see it fully, she's got a safe there.
Oh, yeah, the safe is...
Let's see what she opts to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good shot. Oh, that's even better if it rolls up on that 4.
Look at that.
Oh,
That is a thing of beauty.
how good did she hit it?
That leaves Nina with a minimum of a 2-rail kick.
No, 3. Minimum 3.
Oh, yeah, it does, isn't it?
It's a minimum of 3. Oh, no, she could go 2 rails. Yeah, I see a 2-rail shot.
Yep.
Especially that way. Yep.
Oh, that was close. Great try.
Yeah. Oh, and she got a ball off the table for Joanne.
Yep.
Okay. What are we looking at here? I think the 5 to the 8, where the 8 is sitting, might be the toughest shot of the rack.
Yeah, and it depends on where she's able to leave that cue ball. Yep. Let's check that overhead view. I think she's just going to roll up on that.
I think she's going to play it in the side,
yeah.
the 3 in the side.
Yep. She wants to leave a little angle on the 3, though, so she can get back down the table for the 4. Yep, that's a great shot.
Good job, Joe.
Yep.
Nina's had some unforced errors the last few games, and it's costed her, the last 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, Joanne's made her pay for it.
Yeah.
So she can either choose to follow or draw. Kind of looks like she's drawing a little bit.
And I would use
Just
the bottom
sneak.
rail and come back up
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to hold it.
No.
No, too many bad. Oh, she
That's
got
all right,
good.
that's
Yeah,
all right.
she got good.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is more of a
That's-
speed shot now.
Yeah.
Nice and easy.
And the 5, she gets good on the 5. She should be on that 8.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, you had to leave a little angle on that to get to the 8. That was perfect. Let's go back to the regular screen here. Fortunately, that 8 is just off the pocket enough that she can.
She could just hold it.
Yep,
and
she can
maybe
hold
just
it
draw
right there.
right in the pocket, so she's got more room off the rail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right. Joanne goes up 6 to 4. Nina looks like she's going to take her break. Yeah. Okay. Nina's.
I'm Christina Tkach, the #1 in the world, and you're watching WPBA on YouTube.
Go around at some live scores here.
Brittany Bryant, man to man, 4 to 4. Really, they're grinding.
Yeah.
Mateo and Lori John, 6-4. Mateo, Ashley Benoit, and Emily Duddy, again, a grinder, 5-5. Monica Webb and Susan Mello, 7-2. Monica and Lonnie and Ciocia, 5-3.
And it looks like Bean has won her match against Kim. She won that 9 to 4, and Christina Tkach had won hers 9 to 0 against Kia Burwell.
Oh, Cio just went up 6-3
Oh.
on Lonnie. Yeah.
Again, let's take a quick look at our sponsors. Here at the Soaring Eagle Masters 2025, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors here. Big Family Customs with Game On Gear, Simonis Cloth, best in the business, Diamond Tables, Aramith Balls. We've got the iCat aiming system. And all of the rest of our wonderful, wonderful sponsors.
Our newest sponsor, Classic Billiards.
Yes. How exciting is that?
Yeah.
And Super Shot Billiards.
And
That's
Super
a new
Shot,
one.
right.
Yes. So
New
thank
to
you
this
so much.
tournament. Yes,
Thank you so much for all of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Go run, be right back.
All right. So we are back. The ladies are on break. Nina took a break. Joanne Mason Parker is up 6-4 on Nina Torvund. Again, Joanne comes from New York, and Nina comes all the way from Oslo, Norway. Nina's a somewhat new player. She started with the WPBA back in January of 24 at Iron City Billiards. So we welcome her. Excellent player. Joanne Mason Parker, she's not new to the WPBA. She has been here for many years, took a break for a while, and we are glad to have her back. She's an amazing player. Very, very animated and fun player to watch. And I am in the booth. This is Kathy Tashumper, and I am with Tina Larson. And we are so glad to be here and welcome you for our first matches of the day. And again, if you're looking for the brackets, you can find us on Digital Pool. If you go into the tournaments, you look up the 2025 WPBA Soaring Eagle Masters. You can find all our matches on there. Table 5 is our stream table. So that is what we have coming up. Next match at noon is going to be April Larson and Silviana Liu. So for this match, the winner of this match is going to come back at 7 o'clock tonight. The loser of this match will come back on the B side tomorrow at noon. So Joanne Mason Parker is going to come back from the break, or come back from their little timeout here, and she's going to get the break. Again, she is up 6-4 in a race to 9.
Oh, she missed both balls.
She did.
She's barely missing that one in the side.
Yep. And comes up dry on the break. Not a great table.
No,
Not
leave
as nice.
Nina. Leave
Yeah.
Nina shot on the 1 and the 2 and the 3.
Yep. But this table definitely has a little bit more work than some of the others.
The table itself hasn't been kind.
No, not. No, she might get
She
lucky here.
fluked it.
She might get. Oh,
She.
well, I take that back. She did not get lucky. The cue ball did not stop in a generous place. However, she has been pretty good at jumping, should she choose to do so.
She's going for the jumper.
Looks like they might be calling for I think they're calling for a referee.
Huh.
I suppose if she jumps, it is probably pretty close.
I don't
We'll do
think,
the overhead.
I think it would be obvious.
Yeah.
But Joanne Mason never takes any chances. So
No,
if it's
no.
even could possibly be close,
Yep.
then she'll call a ref, which is the right thing to do.
It is.
You know, it's not
It's easier to avoid an argument by calling a ref if it's
absolutely.
even a question.
I wish I did it more. Usually I just say I trust my opponents
Yep.
and, you know, and then it becomes questionable and then I have no legs
Yep.
to stand on.
Yep. There's no
So-
hard feelings if you get a ref.
Right.
While they're waiting, let's take a quick look around the room here again. Right.
Brittany, Brian, and Amanda Mann still at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great match.
Yeah.
So, Ashley Benoit and Emily Duddy have got a barn burner going.
Yeah.
I use that word a lot, barn
Barn
burner,
burner.
but you get what I mean. All right.
Oh, they
I
did
think
have
for
box
this one,
mount.
we are going to use the overhead cam. That Lonnie Fox Raymond so greatly set up for us. That was a fantastic shot.
Yeah. And got
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Now Bob's got to rush back to his seat
Right.
and start the timer.
Nice shot.
Good shot.
Nice shot. Well,
That's perfect.
Bob rushing back. Both of these players shoot well within their time. Neither one of them are slow players.
No.
Even when they have to really take a second or third look at a shot, they're not taking that long between shots.
Yeah. Hopefully that break did Nina some good.
Yeah.
You know, she was really struggling out there.
Yep.
And sometimes you just need that, 5 minutes to
Yeah.
go collect yourself and come back.
Yep.
I use it quite often. I never go my match without taking a break.
Right.
And I never take the break when I'm up.
No. No.
Yeah, she slowed down her pace a little bit. She's being a little more
Taking her
deliberate.
extension.
Yeah, she's taking her time. She's still got a lot of time to get back in this match.
Yep. It is a race to 9.
Yeah. She just wants to get good on this 5 to make
Right.
she's just got to roll the 4 ball in.
I'm not sure. Might have been a little hard, but she's got the rail. She can come off the rail.
Yeah. She's got a pocket speed this off the rail, or
Yeah.
she'll have no shot on the 6 unless she takes the 6-9, unless she rolls up the table. I would play the 6 inside personally,
Yeah. Yeah.
but that doesn't do me no good from where that 7 is sitting.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, the 9 will help her.
Right.
Yeah. I think a break is exactly what she needed.
Yeah.
Her whole demeanor is different
Yeah.
now.
It has changed.
Yes.
Oh, oh.
Any harder, that ball does not drop.
No, no.
She caught both points and it still went in. Yeah.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful shot.
Yeah. It was a good out.
Yep.
Yeah, just stay down
And
stay frozen. It makes
Nina
it
winning
9.
this game, making it 6-5 is huge.
Huge, better than 7-4.
7-4 is, yep,
Yeah.
that'll mess with your mind a little bit.
Nice out, Nina. Way to go. Way to compose yourself, girl.
Great shot.
Yes, here in the WPBA, we now rack for our opponents. So Joanne Mason Parker is racking for Nina. And we do still play alternate breaks.
Alternate breaks, yep. And we
Yeah.
now have the 9 on the spot instead of the 1 on the spot.
Correct. And no 3-point rule, and the 9 ball doesn't count in
Yep.
the bottom 2.
Correct.
Yeah. New rules, and it makes it,
More consistent.
yeah, and it makes it harder for, the top players to break and run racks when, there's no pattern racking, no 2 at the back, so there's no, it just, I like it better. It's more difficult.
Right.
It gives you a little bit more of a challenge.
All right.
And we are racing in 9, and the score is 6-5 in favor of Joanne. She makes the 1 and the 4 and the 5
Nina
in the
has been
side.
breaking
Is that 3
incredibly.
going to go? Oh, the 3 is in a bad spot.
Nina's break has been outstanding.
Yeah, she's not putting too much into it, but she's getting a lot
No.
out of it.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
she's on the 2.
Yep.
If she could come up underneath the 6, or even hit the 6 to give her an angle, she'd be okay. Or just on the other side of the 6.
It's very doable here.
Yeah, it's a tough shot. You have to commit to what you want.
Yes.
You need to know, are you coming out? Are you going inside it? Are you trying to hit the 6?
You have to be 100% in your head before you shoot it.
Absolutely. She might just stop it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's great. Because really, she's got a natural angle to get to the 4 now.
Yep, all she has to do is pocket the 3.
Yep.
And
Rule
the cue
number
ball is
rule
just-
number 1: pocket the ball.
Don't make it harder than
Right,
it really is.
right. 9 times out of 10, if you follow rule number 1, you should be pretty good. That's a great leave.
That is a great leave to get
Yep.
on the 6.
Yep.
We could be looking at a tie score here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, these tables have not been nice.
No.
Oh, I thought
She hit
that
it great,
good.
too, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did she leave Joe a shot? No.
No.
Oh.
Well, she could come off the rail, try and spin it off the rail, which looks like what she's looking at.
Yeah. The problem with coming off the rail is if you don't make it, you sell out.
Yeah,
It's a for sure sellout.
absolutely.
But
But she doesn't have a lot of choice here. She might as well try and make it.
what a great shot, Joe.
Wow.
Slow down, Whitey.
That's all right.
Great
Rule
shot.
number 1. That was fantastic.
Great shot.
Oh.
I think that was a smart shot.
It was.
You know, the ball is makeable, but you have to let your cue ball go
Yes.
a little bit. It's
Yep.
going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 rails.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd go for it myself.
That's a great shot as well.
Yeah, she let her see the whole
I
ball
think-
for the bank.
Yep, I think she can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's got the bank.
she definitely has the bank. But I don't think Joanne's going to go for it. I think she's going to play the safe, put the cue ball underneath the 9-8 and try to
Let's go back to the overhead here.
and try to put the 6 ball by the 7.
Yeah.
And try to hide it. Don't hit it. Oh,
All right. I think it's Nina breathing the sigh of relief now.
yeah.
See if she can execute her way out of this game.
Good shot.
That was a great shot. Yep.
Good
it was
shot.
Great speed.
Yeah, I think that her break that she took is was invaluable.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yep.
it totally changed her whole demeanor, the way she's shooting, the way she's looking at the ball, and you know, it's keeping her in the set.
Right.
You know, she gets out here at 6-6. You know, she was down 6-4. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I think she
Last
might have
couple
shot that a
shots.
little fast.
The last couple shots, she's put some hard draw on. She's rattled.
Yeah. Nice shot, Joe.
See if
She
she
might
comes
not
up.
like that. That seems to be the spot. They keep coming to that spot.
Yep. Yep. Well, she's got to make it happen. She's a shot maker. Now's the time to keep the
The pressure
pedal
on.
to the floor. Yep.
Yeah. 7-5 rather than 6-6. Huge. Nice shot.
Great shot. All right. Let's
All
take a
right.
break and we'll be back.
While I was away, Monica Webb wins on the table.
All right, we are back at the 2025 WPBA Soaring Eagle Masters in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. We are racking for your opponent. So Nina Torvund just racked for Joanne Mason Parker, and Joanne is up 7-5 in a race to 9.
Oh, short again.
All right.
Ball down.
She did pocket a ball. She does have a shot on the 1.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's not easy to get back to the 2, but she's got a good angle on it. See what she chooses to do with this.
Yeah, if she could come 2 rails between the 4 and the 8 on, you know, the bottom side of the table, she'll have a good shot on the 2 to get back on the 4.
Mhm.
You know, you just have to trust yourself on this shot and the speed of the table.
And you could tell she's warmed up now. Her demeanor's changed, you know, from the beginning of this match. You could see she was shooting. She was pretty conservative, and that's a beautiful leave.
Yep,
That is gorgeous right there.
good for her.
We'll see if she tries to squeak that
Between
cue ball between the 5 and the 7 there. Or if
no,
she tries to
it'll
put a
go
little...
between 9 and 8.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's putting some draw on it.
yeah, between the 9 and the 8.
Great.
But
Great
where-
shot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
She
she got
got-
a little more, but she's
I'm
all right.
wondering where that 5 is going to go. It doesn't have a pocket.
Mm-mm.
It only goes up table. Does she choose to play safe here, or does she choose to make the ball and then play safe? I think personally you can try to make the ball because, and if you miss it, you're leaving your opponent the same position you're in, where the 5 doesn't go
Right.
in any of the bottom
Right.
pockets. So She's using top. Yep,
Yeah.
she chose the safe. Now
I
she
think
put
she was hoping to get stuck in traffic there a little bit.
yeah, she put Nina in the same position she's in.
Yep.
She's got nowhere to put the 5. I'm digging deep and I just don't see a way to get there unless she hits the 8.
Right.
You know, goes 2 rails and hits the 8.
I like that shot. I like that you just
Yeah.
try and come up with it, except for that is
That's what
exactly what could happen right there.
exactly. She needed
Yep.
to hit the 8. Yeah. And it's a crucial time in the match to, you know, to let your cue ball go.
Yeah. So she's going to try and come off the back rail and spin it.
And kick it in. 1 rail on the side. Come on, Nina. Come on, Nina.
Oh, what a great
Come
shot.
on.
What a great shot. That was fantastic. And she can
That
see
was.
just enough of that 6 ball, I think. to make it.
She should be out here. Especially after that 5 ball shot. Maybe a little.
That was
she
nice.
hit that a little hard, but no reason she can't get out here.
No.
You know, that was just a phenomenal kick shot.
That right there, that was a shot of the match so far. That was fantastic. And look at just a little bit of draw. I think she's good.
Yeah,
Yep, I think she's good here.
yeah. 1 rail, and here we are, 7-6. She goes 2 rails.
That's all right.
Good for her.
That works also.
Wow, good for her. What a shot on that 5 to stay in the match. Good for you, Nina.
Great. Let's check out some scores here. All right. Ashley Benoit and Emily Duddy are at 6-6. Seosoa is up 7-4 on Lonnie Fox Raymond. Matea Rapero and Lori John Brown are both tied at 6-6.
Grinding matches.
Yes, absolutely.
What happened with the Brittany match and a man-to-man?
Let's see here.
Brittany won.
Brittany won 9-4 on Amanda Man there.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had Brittany winning 9-4. We had Bean Hung beating Kim Hausman 9-4, and we had Christina Tkach
9-0.
won 9-0 on Kia Burwell. Christina is an absolute monster this year. She is playing.
She's got all the confidence in the world
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything
Yeah.
behind her in the world
Yep.
right now.
That is
You know.
definitely why she's number 1.
Okay, 1
Look
in
at
the
this.
side.
Look at this.
Does the 2 get up there?
Oh, not quite, but that was a
Oh.
great break again.
Yeah.
Nina's break has been
Solid.
very, very solid.
Yeah. Very consistent.
And again, like Tina said earlier, she's not hitting it super hard. She's just,
Her timing is great.
yeah, hitting
She's
it
got
great.
great timing right now. I used to have great timing. Back in the day when I was my younger years.
That makes one of us. Sorry. Hey. I know. My sense of humor is terrible. So, yeah, she calls her extension. Let's take a look at what she's shooting at here.
That's a tough ball to play. I mean,
Yeah.
you just have to, you actually have to go for this ball because you can't play safe.
Yeah.
You know, if you play safe, that 3 ball is the only ball you're getting behind. Yeah. Wide open. She's like, well, if I can't make it, I'm going to let you take a shot at it.
Yeah.
The problem is that 2 ball is the only ball on the table that is locked up.
Yeah, it is.
Every ball on that table goes except the 2.
So we've actually made an error on here. It does say race to 9. It is a race to 8. So we've got Joanne Mason Parker on the hill here.
Oh, it is 8.
It is 8, yep.
Oh.
Right. Well, Nina has got a chance to tie it up and put
So
herself
she's
on the
been
hill
on
then.
the hill.
She's been on the hill, yeah.
Oh. So that break was really important. Spin out. A little more. A little more.
Oh boy.
She
Not-
left it tough.
She did leave it tough.
Easy safe. Well, no safe is easy, but, you know,
Right.
she doesn't have to go for it. You know, she's got the 8 and the 4 able to block.
Yeah, she could
The
play.
cue ball.
She could play a great safe right here.
Yeah. Really get underneath that 4 ball and stick it to the rail is
Yep.
what I would try to do, because I'm not looking at a containing safe. I need a ball in hand safe here,
Yes.
because containing safes, you know, you tend to get lucky. She looks like she's going the other way. Looks like she's trying to put the 3 underneath the 4. The problem with that is there's a hole there.
Unless she can get it behind the 7.
Nope.
Oh,
She left the hole.
let's see where we're at there. Yeah, I think Nina might be able to
Yeah.
get a hold of that one.
That was that.
Yeah. And then if she does make this 3 and comes around 2 rails, she's actually in pretty good shape for the 4 then.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes. It's just personal preference, I guess.
Yep. Oh,
Safety.
yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't going to go, that was probably a good option.
Yeah, and she hit it like she couldn't make it
Mm-hmm.
because she didn't really get on the 4.
Yeah, I was thinking of Joanne might be able to play even a nastier safe here, and I think yeah. I don't think you can see even a slice of that ball. I think you have to come off the rail for it.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm looking more towards you, and it's not changing.
No, no. Yeah. But Nina just kicked the 4 ball in the last game. Or was it the 5
It
ball?
was the 5 ball.
Yeah,
She tried to kick and stick it.
yep. I think she quite stuck behind the...
No, she
8
could see
there.
the whole ball. All right, Joe. 2 rails.
Yep.
Cut it in. 2 rails. Match is yours. All the balls are open. 6 to the 7 would be my only hurdle here.
Oh, she banked it.
Banks it.
Oh, slow down, slow down.
This has been such a great match, a back and forth match.
It has.
Did she hook herself on the 5?
She did.
Oh, Joanne.
Yep, it just rolled a little too far on her. All
Mm.
right, so she's going to come off the long rail.
Yeah, she could kick it into 1 rail. She tried.
Ooh, look out. Get in there. Oh, that was a great try.
Yeah.
All right, so Nina's got a chance. Door is open for Nina to come back and make it hill-hill. Nice shot. That's a good start. Looks like she
That's
might
tough.
be straight on the 6.
She's not quite straight
Well-
on the 6, but she's definitely on the wrong side of the 6. And
Right.
She's really got to power it. You know, go 2 rails or 1 rail long rail out
Right.
or run it 2 rails to come between the 7 and the 9.
Lots of force follow. It doesn't look like she's following.
Yeah.
She needs a good stroke here. And yep,
She might have
got lucky.
it in.
She did.
Joanne's in disbelief.
This would be all right though.
I don't know. I think she's got to bank it or play safe here. I don't
it'd
think
be-
you could go for the cut.
I think it'd be great to have a hill match though.
Yeah, first match of the day. I love it.
She might get lucky again here. Get in there.
Oh, she flew 2
Yep.
balls,
Yep.
the 7 and the 6. And she's got no shot on the 8. What do you do here? Do you go for a 3-timer? I would.
Boy, it's hard because
I
you got to get back to the
have
9.
to play safe. I would just have to play safe and try to put that cue ball on the rail underneath the 9 and the 8 ball as close to
Yeah.
the short rail as possible from here.
That's tough because
It is tough, but the separation
yeah, exactly.
is what you need.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
missing the ball is what you're asking for.
Oh, it's a great try.
She went for it.
Boy, if that would have dropped, look at that leave she would have had for the 9.
Yeah. All right. This
All right,
is
little pressure on Joanne here. Joanne's on the hill. If she can make these 2 balls here, she will have made it through round 1. Again, the winner of this match will play at 7 p.m. tonight. And the loser of this will slide to the B side.
nice
Great
shot.
shot,
Joanne.
great shot. We'll slide to the B side and we'll play at noon tomorrow. And we will be back at noon with April Larson and Sylviana Liu.
Great match, ladies.
That was a fantastic match.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and you like and you put those thumbs up for us, because it's not easy bringing this stream free to everybody in the world.
Yes, yes.
Yes, next match is in 10 minutes.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
joining
hanging
us.
us.
Again, my name's Kathy.